Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and yes, you read that headline right. But before we get into that, yep, I am COVID positive again, so I will be home. Um, as much as I can, I'm going to have to work this channel as hard as I can while I'm not at work. So, um, expect a pretty decent amount of content. Like I'm going to have to. Like I don't have no choice. I have to start doing some COVID, or not COVID, but I have to do some content on the channel to try to just try to move things forward. So, all right, but let's get into this. I know that everybody's been beating this like a dead horse. Obviously, it's the newest, biggest story on the thing. Hope you're feeling better. I'm mainly a headache, mainly a headache right now for the most part. I still have retained some of my taste, so that's pretty good. That means I'll be able to eat and be fat and happy. So that's going to be. Hey, D-Mac, how's it going, bro? How about the big news? There is big news. Activision. Microsoft by Activision effectively killing PlayStation dead in its tracks. I mean, well, at least Spartacus is dead in its tracks. Like, that thing ain't going nowhere. You won't be talking about that? Yes, of course we're talking about that, man. Like, what else would we be talking about? It's interesting, guys. Like, it's interesting. Brog, update on health. I am COVID positive. Let's see. We are. Gosh dang it. I don't think it's going to tell you. Positive. We are positive. Yep, I got COVID again. Hey! But that's why I'm going live, guys, because, dude, I'm going to have to put out as much content as I can now. Like, I'm losing all week of work and possibly some next week. So, yeah, dude, I have to put out. I can't just sit on my butt, man. I can't just sit here and be like, oh, man, I feel sick. I got to feel sorry for myself. No, because honestly, guys, if it was the flu or something, I would still go to work. I wouldn't even care. Like, I would just get up and go. Was MLB part of the acquisition? I know. We're just going to have to buy PlayStation and put them on Gamepass. Had a good friend die almost died from COVID. Had to stay in the hospital for 5 months. Oh, wow, dude. Almost died 3 times. Awful. Yeah, dude, this COVID sucks, bro. Can't hear anything? Turn up your volume, man. Everybody else can hear me, right? Talking about those shiny new PS4s. Oh yeah, dude, all those PS4s they're making. They're like, yeah, dude, we're gonna try to keep people out of the on the PlayStation ecosystem with PS4s and Xbox is like, well, yeah, we're gonna bring people to Xbox Series S with Call of Duty. I'm like, oh my gosh, my best friend from COVID. Oh yeah. PlayStation is kind of like Nintendo now. Yeah, dude, seriously. PlayStation shot themselves in the foot, man. Can anybody else hear me? Christian's having a problem hearing me. Is everybody else having that problem? Oh, did the great news help you get better? Yeah. Frog, read my comment above. You will laugh. Mr. Dude, I get $300 trading credit, 264 cash value for PS5 at GameStop. Really? $300? That's all the credit they give you for that? Dang. No, dude, I wouldn't be trading that in. I'd just keep it, dude. You're gonna need it for like 3 games this generation that PlayStation's gonna put out. PlayStation's like, yeah, man, don't worry, bro. We're gonna get you more timed exclusives. And it's like, dude, nobody wants timed exclusives on your low freaking powered PlayStation, dude. Why would anybody want that checkerboard shit, dude? The world is on fire. Yeah, Jeffrey. Dude, this is insane, man. Rest in peace, PlayStation 5. You all heard it here first. Boom. I was the only YouTuber out there talking about this and how this is going to be the end of PlayStation. Everybody else was like, no, man, PlayStation is super great. They're the best. PlayStation better. They got checkerboard rendering at 4K. I'm like, dude, I don't like checkerboard rendering, man. Like, dude, I'm sorry that I complain about that a lot on this channel. I don't like checkerboard rendering. I don't like the way any game I have on PlayStation 4 Pro that was checkerboard rendered looks on my PlayStation 5 except for God of War. God of War is the only one that looks good, but it still looks fuzzy. And I don't like it. I mean, it was great when it first came out, you know. Sure, you can get someone to buy your used PlayStation 5 for full price because people are dumb, dude. They would have. I don't know if anybody's gonna pay me $1,000 for my used PlayStation 5 with 2 controllers and trade the PS5 for one of those new PS4s. I know, huh? That news can cure cancer. No need for a magical SSD. Dude, their magical SSD was such a freaking joke, man. It's not even funny. Dude, we got a magic SSD. It does 5.1 big gigabyte. Who gives a shit, dude? The fastest you can load it is instant. Me personally, I don't really mind waiting a few seconds, man. I'd much rather have my visuals look better than being like instantly loaded into checkerboard rendering, dude. Like I would much rather get native resolution. Even if that resolution is native 1440p, that is much better. I would rather have native 1440p with like ultimate visuals than checkerboard rendered at 4K, which you don't get all those. You don't get as many of those features like the shadows, the resolution. I mean, you get the resolution, but you don't get the shadows. You don't get the freaking the finer detail. Everything else just looks blurry. Like you don't get a lot of fine detail with checkerboard rendering, dude, because everything looks fuzzed out. I said I was going to get a PlayStation 5, but never mind. Now I'm just going to cancel my World of Warcraft membership and just wait to be added to PC. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to pan out, Jeffrey. I don't know how the World of Warcraft thing is going to pan out, guys. If you got to understand, guys, Microsoft is a corporation, dude. Just because they're buying shit like Activision and all these bigger publishers doesn't mean that if a game is a cash cow and it has a working system, like all of a sudden microtransactions and shit aren't going to disappear from Activision games. That's just not going to be the case. You're going to still get all your microtransactions. You're still going to get your stupid battle passes. You're still you're not immune from that stuff now that Microsoft owns them. You got to understand that. You got to understand that and go into that with that expectation, and then you won't be let down. But Microsoft is a company, and clearly, if there's a way to monetize these communities, they're gonna monetize them, bro. They're going to monetize and get their money back. You're just going to be able to get way more stuff in one ecosystem at a lower entry price of Game Pass, as opposed to having to buy the game for $70 and then start paying all these microtransactions. I was apprehensive about Microsoft buying these big games, and you guys have heard me say this before. Like you guys have heard me say that I don't know if the monetization is going to be that good a good fit for Microsoft. But now that I think about it, now that I've had a little bit of time to just digest this acquisition itself for what it is, if you play Call of Duty on Game Pass and you decide to buy a battle pass or you decide to buy something else, it's still saving you money to a point where you'll be able to get more of that stuff, but it's also going to be like, dude, they're going to heavily monetize this stuff still. It's still going to keep going the way it is. Good to see you're feeling better. I'm not necessarily feeling better. This is kind of the worst, but I have no choice, guys. Like I have no choice. I have to work this channel. I can't just I'm losing so much money from not being at work this week that I have to work the channel, and like whether I'm sick or not, this right here, I don't have to leave the house. I don't have to worry about infecting anybody else, but I could sit here. And if you guys are patient with me, if I do start feeling even worse, then that's cool, man. But I have to put out content. Oh, did you see Halo Infinite has cheaper microtransactions now? That's awesome. Like I think that Microsoft is going to be able to find strike a balance. Frog, there will be far better QA under Xbox now, though. Yeah, it's definitely going to increase and enhance the experience for sure on Activision games. All of their old stuff is going to be coming to Game Pass, dude. You're not going to have to buy Spyro. You're not going to have to buy the Crash games. You're not going to have none of that stuff. Now you are just going to get a bigger buffet of games. And that's what Microsoft has to do, man. They have to consistently purchase companies to fill that Game Pass subscription. They have to. They can't just be like, oh yeah, we're going to buy Call of Duty and then just depend on that. No, there are many other gamers out there that don't care about Call of Duty. They don't care about Grand Theft Auto. They want like the next Ubisoft title, or they want this. Microsoft is going to have to expand its the different types and genres of games like dramatically. Activision's a first step. If they bought EA and did the same thing, if they bought EA, Take-Two Interactive, maybe a couple more racing companies. If they buy EA, they would get all the Codemasters and stuff too. So I don't know, man. Like I'm all for them buying them, dude. If PlayStation's gonna keep doing all these like paid exclusives, whatever, dude. Yeah, go ahead, Microsoft. Buy what you got to buy, man. Buy them up. Call of Duty and Halo were 1 and 2 best-selling games in December. Yeah. And I mean, you got to understand, like this was a bad year for Call of Duty. Like this Call of Duty kind of sucked. So Chris J, PlayStation lives on the whim of Microsoft. Lives at the whim of Microsoft. They're like, we'll buy you and put you on PlayStation right now. We're gonna go ahead and buy PlayStation and put them on Game Pass. Which I don't know if I'm necessarily opposed to that, to be completely honest with you. I think Warner Brothers, yeah, Sev, I think Warner Brothers Take-Two. I would like to see Warner Brothers, but only if they can acquire the only if they can acquire those licenses for like Batman and stuff like that. Then I would love to see that. If they're only getting the developers, I don't know, man. They're gonna need that IP too. Yeah. I already think Xbox is GOAT now, just after the freaking Activision. Dude, even if they keep putting their games, since you have a lot of time, you should play with some viewers. That would be awesome, especially when Rainbow. We're already going to be doing that, Mr. Dude. We're already going to be doing that. Amazing Lucas, yay, dude! I'm so happy to see that his life is his channel is going to be. No, I'm just joking. Amazing Lucas. I don't really mind Amazing Lucas, but I mean, like, dude, that guy is a big time Sony fanboy. I'm not a like. Let me make this clear, guys. I'm not a freaking Xbox fanboy. I just really like what Xbox is doing, dude. I think this is interesting. Can't believe Microsoft will actually own Spyro and Crash Bandicoot. I know. Let it sink in, man. Like we're gonna have a whole year of like this acquisition is gonna take as long as the Bethesda one did. This is pretty good, man. This is pretty good for Xbox to be able to come out and hit this hard. PlayStation is probably sitting there right now, like, well, we were going to do a state of play, but I don't think anybody wants to see Horizon Forbidden West for the 55,000th time. Maybe we should have put all these PlayStation 4 games out sooner. Yeah, because that's what it is, man. With PlayStation, you're getting a whole bunch of PlayStation 4 games, man. And then let's be completely honest, dude. Forspoken looked cool when they first started showing it, but as time has went on, that game is starting to fall apart for me. It's really starting to fall apart for me. I mean, I'm going to pick it up still, but gosh dang, man. I get what Microsoft bought them, but I'd rather hear Warner Brothers games announced. I would have liked to hear Warner Brothers too. I'm not gonna lie, I would have much rather that than Activision. But dude, Activision is a damn good get. Yeah, like you do not understand. Like I don't think people really understand the gravity of this get, man. Like, oh boy, I'm an Xbox fanboy, but I have many reasons to be one. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, dude. I mean, I grew up on PlayStation, man. Like from 1994 all the way till now, PlayStation has been a central part of my gaming life, man. The only reason I picked up Xbox, well, I was the store manager at Game Crazy back when Xbox was just barely getting on its feet. So I probably wouldn't have like really given Xbox much thought, but I mean it was literally my job to take games home for Xbox and play them and play PlayStation and stuff so that I could give people like good recommendations or talk to my customers and stuff. So I mean, I played a lot of Xbox, the original Xbox generation. I played a lot of games on that because it was literally part of my job. Xbox 360, I was still, more of a PlayStation fan. Like I was more of PlayStation. PlayStation 4 is what really got me with that damn PS4 Pro, dude. That PlayStation 4 Pro just did not give me a solid experience on my 4K TV that I was expecting when they said this is 4K. And then Microsoft brings out the Xbox Series S and they're like, yeah, man, this is 1080p to 1440p. I literally have somebody in my comments being like, yeah, well, the Xbox Series S is weak. It won't even do 4K. And I'm like, it's not even supposed to do 4K, dude. I used to work at EB Games when I was young and I always promoted Xbox when it was first out. Yeah, I mean, dude, Xbox when it first came out was pretty cool, man. Like they had some really exciting stuff that I was interested in. Like Fable. Fable was one of those games that like me and my coworkers, we were so stoked when that game came out, dude. We were like sitting there talking about, yeah, dude, you could literally kick freaking chickens. Dude, I miss being young, dude. I miss the excitement that I used to get from being young and like games and stuff. Like it was so freaking cool back then, man. It was so cool back in those days. Let's see. Ponies have been crying all day, and oh yeah, dude, wait until it really starts to hit them. You know, the 5 stages of grief, bro. It's really gonna be like, oh my gosh, dude, I can't believe we lost Call of Duty. It's like, dude, Call of Duty was pretty much an Xbox game in the 360. It went to PlayStation for the PlayStation 4 generation. Now it's coming back to Xbox. Don't worry, ponies, you're not gonna miss anything. All the ponies that jumped ship from Xbox because of the price, $100 price difference, they jumped ship from Xbox over to PlayStation, and then if Xbox would have kept selling as much as they were back, you know, in the 360 generation, I think that things would have been a lot better last generation. They would have invested more things would have came out. Chicken Chaser, yeah. COD was the best selling game on PlayStation. I wouldn't doubt it, man. Now it's going to be the best selling game on Xbox. If Sony doesn't get bought by Disney or Amazon, it's over. Yeah. I don't know, man. I could definitely see PlayStation. I definitely think PlayStation's in a different situation now. This acquisition puts Sony in a pretty hard spot. And if they're not gonna necessarily, I don't think that we're gonna see Xbox labeled as a monopoly just because of the fact that Google Stadia and, you know, Amazon's out there. And they're saying, oh, we're not really competing with them, you know. I mean, we're competing with the other guys. So, I mean, with Sony, I guess it just doesn't matter. If they plan to compete in the future, it's going to have to break this mentality of money first, then games. $70 a game versus Game Pass is Sony. That is Sony's biggest issue right now. $70 games. $70 games. $10 upgrade fees. Like, it sounds great and all. I mean, for them on paper, you know, yeah, we'll make this much money. Like, it does sound great for them on paper, but the truth is, I'm not a broke gamer, guys. Like, this is the thing. I am not a broke gamer. Like, I can usually buy what I want to buy. This week was just a little bit rough because I spent a lot of money upgrading the laptop, the thing, and buying the Xbox One and that 2 terabyte card. So I've spent like $2,000 last month to like really upgrade my setup and what's going on here. So I did that because I knew that January was going to be a slow month for games. So I just didn't really care. And so now, no, I'm not a broke gamer. Like, I can usually buy what I want to buy when I want to buy it. But the fact of the matter is $70 kind of stings. It does. I'm not going to lie, dude. It kind of stings. Like, having to pay $75 for a game and then it turning out like Ratchet and Clank and being like a 10-hour experience, or, you know, like Demon Souls remake being like still clunky and stuff like it was before. It feels like I'm playing a PlayStation 3 game, but it looks like a PlayStation 4 game, you know, or a PlayStation 5 game. Can't wait for the Amazing Lucas video. Oh man, oh gosh, guys, oh gosh. Yeah, dude, I can't wait for the crying too, dude. It's gonna be pretty funny, man. Oh, you're like me, bug. There's so many games you want to try, and you keep trying new ones. It just seems like a waste of money. That's why I started this channel, bro, because I keep wasting so much money on all these damn games. So I was like, man, I want to review them, and I want to review them for people like me that are out there just buying this crap, because like we can only watch so much of these reviewers on YouTube and stuff, you know. Like there's, I would say all of them. The only one that's like pretty decent still. Well, I haven't watched him since I started this channel. I have to admit, I haven't been watching other people's reviews because I'm trying to learn how to do it by myself. I don't want to mimic anybody. I need to create my own style for that. But ACG, like Garrick, he's on fire. Like everybody else for the most part, or was on fire. Everybody else for the most part, dude, I just don't. I've got like a 50-50, you know, relationship on those with them, you know. Hope you're feeling okay. I'm hoping that today is the worst part of it, to be completely honest with you. If it doesn't get any worse than I feel right now, I think I should be fine, but I still have to miss those days of work. So I'm hoping that it turns out okay. Hopefully this pushes Sony to smarten up and do something instead of hiding in the corner hoping PS4 games will save them. I know, dude. I think everybody's starting to realize what I've been saying for freaking a year now. Like, what are we? We're on 9 months. We're just over 9 months on this channel. I am not happy with my PlayStation experience. Like, it feels underwhelming and it feels overhyped. It feels overhyped and it feels underwhelming. That's my experience with the PlayStation 5 experience right now. Like, I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. But I hate what I hate is the fact that that PlayStation box says 4K and 8K. And I don't even get 4K. I get checkerboard 4K. Checkerboard is not 4K. I don't like that fake 4K. It's so ugly. Ordered my CSL DD this week. Nice, dude. I'm too broke to buy one. Right now, I'm a little bit broke. It's gonna be I have to upgrade my PC, my tower, and my camera before I can even consider doing anything with another wheel setup. I would like to get one. I wish one of those guys would sponsor me. That would be pretty freaking awesome. But yeah, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, we're getting pretty big pretty quick. So hopefully, hopefully they do some some like a sponsorship soon. That'd be pretty cool. Yes, aside, assuming Xbox puts all Activision games on Game Pass, where does Xbox put Sony? Ah, that's a good question, man. If do you think they are now forced to make a? They already do. They already are making a Game Pass. The Spartacus, dude. Spartacus died in history and will currently remain dead. On right when they announce it, I think Spartacus is dead on impact. They're like, why would we want Spartacus, man? Like, we're getting Game Pass where Call of Duty is going to be. We're getting Game Pass. Like, that was the nail in the coffin for Spartacus, dude. Spartacus died this morning around freaking 6 a.m., bro. It died pretty quickly, guys. Like, it died this morning. Like, Spartacus died. Like, it's not even going to be revived. Like, there's nothing that Sony can do or say on Spartacus to make that anywhere near as good as Game Pass is going to be with Call of Duty, bro. It is dead on arrival. It died right then and there, bro. right right when I saw the whole Microsoft bought Activision, I knew right then, dude. I was like, dude, this is bad for Sony. This is going to be bad for Sony. If you're a PlayStation fan, don't quit being a PlayStation fan. PlayStation first party games are worth owning a PlayStation console for. They are. Like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. They are worth owning a PlayStation for. If those are the only games you buy on PlayStation, they are worth owning that console. Just like a Nintendo Switch is worth owning for Nintendo games. Like, that's all I've been trying to get into people's heads this generation is Xbox is where everything else is going to be. Xbox is the best. A little for COVID. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, my friend. That is where a PlayStation is worth it for the exclusives. Like, it really is. I personally, as long as they keep making those types of games, I'll keep buying them because I find myself like really entertained when it comes to the PlayStation first party games. Like, I do. Like, I can play through them usually. The only one that I haven't been able to complete is Days Gone. Days Gone did not really do it for me. Well, on console is well overdue. Yeah, World of Warcraft. Yeah, I bet Della gave Phil Spencer $100 billion to buy as many studios as they can. I think they have deeper pockets than that, dude. I think they're probably about $200 billion. To be completely honest with you, I think that was probably what they were set at. I think they're going to get a couple more of these bigger American companies that are considering selling out to Tencent or whatever. I think Microsoft is going to buy them. I think that's where we're at right now, guys. PlayStation makes great games. Unfortunately, not many of them keep you interested once. Yeah, dude, I've rarely ever found a reason to go back and play a PlayStation first party game, guys. But when I do, it's usually like years later. Like, I mean, I think I could possibly play through Uncharted 4 again now. Like, I could definitely do that, and I could possibly play through Lost Legacy. We'll be getting an upgrade for that next week or whatever. So I'll definitely be able to play through those again. But I mean, like, I like those games, and it's not going to take me long to get through them again. But it won't have the same impact that it had the first time I played it. Like, that impact is done and over with. I don't think they're going to have a choice. To be completely honest with you, Sebastian Cooper, if Microsoft ends up getting Take-Two and some of these other bigger pillars in the gaming industry, I don't see any way that PlayStation could possibly go forward without allowing Game Pass and still be Spoiler alert, bro. Spartacus dies in the end. Yeah. That's why I don't understand why they named it Spartacus, dude. They probably should have named it highest mountain to climb. We got the highest mountain to climb ever, so we're not gonna make it. Or they should have named it, instead of Spartacus, it should have been called Climbing Mount Everest in Your Underwear. Let's see how far you get. Gosh, dude. Man, he was frozen before he started. Dude. Spartacus is a crazy name, especially after today. Yeah, dude. Spartacus is dead on arrival. There's no resurrection for Spartacus coming. I'm sorry. Sadly, it is dead. Sadly, Spartacus died today. That's what I should have named this thing. I should have put Spartacus, DOA, or Spartacus, rest in peace, and put today's date or something. Toys for Bob makes Banjo Kazooie game because they made the Crash 4. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could see something like that happening, guys. Or unrealistic expectations. I know. Dude, we're going to try to compete with Game Pass. Like, no, you're not. You're going to put PlayStation 1, 2, and 3 games on a service and then charge people money to play them. And nobody's going to care at that point because let's face it, dude. PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 games are not going to hold up as good as original Xbox games. I mean, maybe if they get boosted to 4K, but if they come out at their original freaking resolutions and stuff like that, oh man, nobody's gonna wear the Sony cheerleaders tonight. Oh, dude, they are sadly at home. They are licking their wounds and they're thinking about, yeah, you know what, guys, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back, and we're gonna say how evil of a corporation Microsoft is for buying everything. And we're not going to acknowledge the fact that you can't play Spider-Man on Xbox. You can't play freaking, in any of these other things on Xbox anymore because Sony bought them. But we're gonna try to label Microsoft as the evil corporation. And I'm like, dude, how do you label them an evil corporation if they're literally letting you play every single one of these games for $15 a month? That doesn't sound very evil to me, man. That sounds pretty freaking legitimate, dude. That sounds like they're being pretty good to you guys. I do think they will buy I do think if Warner Brothers is for sale, Microsoft will buy them. I do think that. Yes. If Warner Brothers is for sale, Microsoft will buy them. If EA becomes for sale, Microsoft will buy them. If all of these other companies become for sale, I'm pretty sure Microsoft will buy a lot of them. Hey Joe, how's it going, man? Nobody wants to play woke Spider-Man. I know. If Xbox buys Square, it's a good game, I reckon. I mean, if they could get them, that would be interesting. To be completely honest with you, I don't know if they'll be able to get Square. I think Sony's got a better chance of getting Square Enix than Microsoft does. And to be completely honest, like, I don't know, man, if you're an Xbox fan, I bet you could probably live without Square games, at least for a little while, until the PlayStations are cheaper. Sega is no big deal to buy now. I don't think I've always thought that there would be at least something going on with Sega, and they do have a partnership with Sega. So it's not an outright buying them, but it is a Xbox could remake Wonder War 2 remake. I know 100,000 times. Gosh. Don't sell your PS5, just throw it away. No, hey, Frog, I was. Why are you sleeping, Jared? Wake up. But Xbox only have Halo, Frog. I know. Halo, Gears, and Forza, man. Halo, Gears, and Forza. Say it with me. Halo, Gears, and Forza, the mantra. Oh, dang. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, Sony's only got Uncharted and God of War. Throw it away at me, please. Why? I don't understand the hype for PlayStation 5, dude. I think the hype for PlayStation 5 died a long time ago, man. J Gaming. Modern Warfare 3 on Game Pass will revive the game. Well, yeah. If they put all those games on Game Pass, dude, yeah, I think a lot of them are going to come back, to be completely honest with you. 89 viewers, man. Everybody who's like, subscribe, ring that bell. Yes. Yes, we need more than 21 likes on this, guys. I want people to watch it a lot after. Please, please, please. This is probably I don't know, guys. Like I'm still like scratching my head with this. This is pretty big, man. This is pretty dang big. And like I mean, like I've said before, Activision is a major pillar. I mean, they might have their little they're going through their stuff right now, and you know, the Dreamcast guys and everybody are out there like making a big deal about it and stuff like that. And that's good. Yeah, definitely shine some light on this. Definitely do something for the Activision employees, but like how long ago was it? Like a couple of weeks ago, I was saying maybe Activision employees should just form a new studio and sell themselves to Microsoft. Dude, that happened. But yeah, I mean, this is probably the best way. I was literally saying this a few weeks ago, man. So, I mean, like, maybe I am a little bit on the freaking thing. Maybe I do kind of understand a little bit about what's going on. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've got a YouTube channel and people actually watch me. So, I mean, that makes me, what was the word for it? I am, I'm gosh dang it. I can't even remember the word for it now. Gosh dang it. You see the price raise for Game Pass coming next year for no, I don't think they're going to raise it. That's not something that you do, Peter. You guys got to understand business, dude. You do not put a pass out there and then just because you finally start adding the content that the pass should have, you don't start bumping the price up to try to meet whatever. You have to like $14.99 is the base price for it. Like that's where it's going to stay. Now I could see them coming to a conclusion to be like, the only way I think they raise the price is to completely get rid of gold. Like just get rid of gold and let everybody get on, play their things without having to have a gold subscription, and then keep the price of Game Pass at $15. That's the only major change I could see happening anytime soon. And that would force people that are only paying, $10 a month for Game Pass to actually have to buy, the $15 subscription. And that's, I mean, because technically they've already got the prices worked in there. $9.99 for the basic Game Pass and $14.99 for Ultimate. So those prices aren't going to change anytime soon. And if they do, it'll be like $1 increment or something like that. It'll be a slow transition to where look at how good you guys got to understand this. Look at how good Netflix is doing. And they've raised their prices a couple of times. They brought out different tiers or whatever and added more stuff for those. But you got to understand that you grow those by having that price range. You can't keep switching the price up all the time and expect it to continue to grow. Oh, Joey, what's up, buddy? Here's my take on what will make Call of Duty games exclusive, but when they mean some games will not make Warzone exclusive. That's right. Yeah, Warzone's going to stay multi-plat. Like there's no way around that. It's going to stay multi-plat. At least until a new one comes out. And then that might be where that dies. You know what I mean? Like I don't see them continuing to do Warzone without giving somebody the access to the other game. To be completely honest with you, I don't think that it's gonna. Call of Duty might stay cross-platform, guys. Call of Duty might stay cross-platform. Everything else is going to definitely be going Xbox exclusive, though. But Call of Duty is the only one that I think would stay cross-platform and stay on PlayStation because that model. That Warzone model kind of depends on the success of the other game as well. But if the free to play part for sure is going to stay on PlayStation as well. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Call of Duty freaking campaign and all of that stuff might go freaking completely Xbox. No, not influencer. I am an expert. I looked up the definition of it and I'm an expert. No. I've got over 35 years in gaming. I've worked in the gaming industry as a store manager at a gaming store, so that kind of makes me an expert on certain things. You know what I mean? Like at least when it comes to some of this stuff, like like trying to call out some of the business stuff that I think is happening that I see. That's what I've been doing, and I mean, like a lot of the stuff I've been saying since I got on here has been pretty close to right, dude. I do believe that Microsoft has to buy these companies to feed Game Pass. Like they have to. There's not enough organic growth out there for Microsoft to organically fill Game Pass without either having to pay for games to go on Game Pass or buy companies and put them on Game Pass. The latter route is better. Buying the company and then having it feed freaking Game Pass is better. I do feel like CD Projekt Red is going to be a Microsoft purchase. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't know, but I do feel like that is going to come to pass. CD Projekt Red will probably become Xbox exclusive. I do think that Warner Brothers is definitely in the cards if they're still selling. And I do believe that possibly maybe Take-Two Interactive is. And the reason why I think that is because look at what Take-Two's doing right now. They've literally resorted to remakes and stuff. So I think that they are in negotiations for Microsoft to buy them out. I think they're in negotiations right now. That's why we're not hearing any. That's why we're not hearing anything about GTA 6. That's why we're not hearing anything about another Red Dead Redemption. That's why we're not hearing any more about any big project coming out of Take-Two, is because I honestly think they are in negotiations for Microsoft to buy them, guys. And if Microsoft is going to buy Take-Two, then they're going to announce that with, hey, yeah, we got Grand Theft Auto 6 coming there and blah, 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 and stuff like that. And that would Take-Two, Grand Theft Auto 6 would be the literal last nail in the coffin about, what is Walter saying? Are you concerned about this move? No, I'm not. Not at all. Not at all, because Microsoft is giving you an amazing value, and the ease of access into the Microsoft experience, Walter, is like it's the lowest cost barrier ever in video games, dude. You can literally buy Game Pass and play them on your phone. So I'm not concerned about this whatsoever. Not even a little bit. I'm more concerned about Sony paying for timed exclusives and then not being able to fully utilize the power of those games, and then them coming to Xbox with parity. I'm more worried about that than I am Microsoft buying straight up where I haven't heard a single pony. I know. Well, I mean, Walter's here, but he's not a pony no more, man. Walter's like, I don't necessarily see this as a bad thing, you guys. I don't see this as something that is going to be bad for gaming. And all my time in gaming, working in the gaming field and everything else, I don't see this as bad. I see this as good. There's a lot of things about like, oh man, the games, they're not going to be that great anymore. But no, that's not the case. Can we get True Crime remake now? Yeah, exactly. True Crime would be good. I mean, like, dude, Activision was a heavy hitter, and they put all of their eggs in the Call of Duty basket and some of the other ones, and like they just started running with everything. So I could definitely see a lot of this stuff coming back. Just think Microsoft could start gouging people eventually. No, they're not. Like I already explained that, Walter. I don't think that's not how you continuously grow a gaming subscription. If it's too expensive, nobody's going to buy it. If it costs them $25 a month for that, then nobody's going to buy it. $15 is a solid price. The only way I can really see it going up is if inflation keeps going up. Yeah, I could see that raising the price, but I don't think that it's necessarily going to be like, oh yeah, well, we bought all these companies, so now we're going to raise the price. No, dude. There's still a lot of people out there that get on Game Pass and they're like, well, there's nothing for me to play. You know what I mean? Or they can't find games fast enough to keep them, in the subscription service. So, dude, I'm not a penny. I play my Xbox more than anything. Oh yeah, sorry, but Sony is dead man walking. Yeah, dude. This pretty much does hit Sony pretty dang hard, guys. Like Sony's not going to. This is not going to be good for them. This is not going to push their agenda forward any way, shape, or form. For them to come out and be like, oh yeah, we're raising the price $10 and all of that stuff, and this is a premium experience, and it's like, dude, this does not feel like a premium experience. I don't even get native 4K. I get checkerboard 4K. How the hell is that a premium experience? Well, it looks 4K. No, it doesn't. And Digital Foundry can try to convince me all day long that that freaking checkerboard looks good, but I don't see checkerboard as being that great. Sony won't buy a big studio. It will bankrupt them. Microsoft is doing, yeah, there's no way that Sony could buy a studio and then force its $70 policy on it and expect to make that money back fast enough. There's no way, dude. There's no way. They can't afford to buy a Take-Two. They can't afford to buy freaking Warner Brothers. They can't afford to buy any of these studios that Microsoft could be like, yeah, I can pick them up this year, whatever. Sony can't do that. And with Sony's business model going forward, the $70 price tag, they just cannot sustain that. They can't sustain that. They cannot. It doesn't make any sense. If they could buy Call of Duty, if they were to buy Call of Duty, just Call of Duty as the IP, then maybe they could turn around and make that money back. But yeah, I just don't see Sony being able to do it with that $70 price tag. With Game Pass, it's residual income, man. Like it's consistently paying them every single month, no matter what they put in there. So Microsoft's model's better, and I don't think that Sony was taking it seriously at first, and now there's nothing they can do to catch up. There's nothing. With Activision going to freaking Microsoft, there's nothing Sony could do to counter that at all. I doubt COD will be exclusive, though. Stop screaming! I doubt COD will be exclusive, though. Don't think Sony. Val, think about this for a minute. That's the same thing everybody said with Bethesda. Same thing everybody said with Bethesda. Could you guys hear that? I don't think Val. I don't think that that's even possible, my dude. Like I don't think it's possible. They could. There's no way that Xbox is going to buy this and then be like, oh yeah, well PlayStation can still have it. Why would they do that? Call of Duty is a major driving force to console sales. It makes zero. Glad I couldn't hear it, honestly. Okay, good. Oh, man, he's making her scream. He won't leave her alone, and it gets freaking irritating because then he just sits and pesters and pesters and pesters. The writing is on the wall. Ubisoft having that deal with Xbox, getting Rainbow Six Day and Date will eventually lead to an acquisition impact. I think that's either the case. Either Ubisoft is going to work exclusively a lot more with Xbox. So that's good because we have been getting a higher quality game from Ubisoft when it comes to Xbox Series S. That's my biggest thing. Xbox Series S, the more developers owned by Xbox, the better Series S is going to be treated. The more optimized the experience is going to be on the Series S. And that's I tested negative. Thank goodness. Nice. That's very good, but keep it on my first positive. It took 3 days before I finally tested positive for it, so I had to get tested twice. If you get a little like it feels like your nose, like your nose will feel like you're standing outside when it's really cold, and then I would go get tested. Oh, I'm positive. I came back positive again. I got another positive. Let's see if it'll line up. Positive. Yes. We're waiting for the reveal. Oh boy. Okay, come on. Come on, camera. Figure yourself out. Maybe Sony can start building PS3s or PS2s again. Oh, they're gonna have to get something out there. Dude, their reasoning for continuing to build the PlayStation 4 was to keep people trapped in the PlayStation ecosystem. I don't know if that's going to go over too well, man. You got to be positive about this, Frog. Yes. Somebody at work, bro. Somebody at work, man. The guy I work with, he he got it, dude. I've got my freaking vaccines, man. I had COVID almost 4 months ago, man. What should scare ponies is Phil Spencer's new title, CEO. I know. Oh damn. Warframe on your Switch. Ooh. LOL. Thanks for the love, fellas. No problem, Walter. We love you, man. Yeah, we love, dude. We have we're at 100 people right now, dude. We have never been this high before. Like people care about this Activision thing, man. Like that's insane. That is literally insane that people like. I think that today is one of those things where everybody's like, oh, like kind of just still in shock. But I mean, yeah, dude, this is gonna pan out to be where anybody that wants to play Call of Duty is going to have to be on a console or system that has Game Pass. And I don't think that's unfair. just because people don't got, I mean, just because when will the deal be 2023 for sure. Bro, did you see my question? Let me look, Jeff. Let me see. Wow, dude, it's way up here. Ask it again real quick, Jeff. Because I've scrolled pretty far up here and I didn't see it. Sorry, man. Yeah, I didn't see it, Jeffrey, just ask it again. What I care about most is Blizzard. Yeah, Blizzard. I'm just I'm really hoping, honestly, Tara, that we get some decent games coming out of this. I hope that this changes the direction and makes it so these work environments for these developers is better. That there would definitely change a lot of things. And we've seen that Microsoft is not really in a hurry to just pump out a bunch of crappy content. So, I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, I understand why they did with Halo. Like, I understand completely why this happened with Halo. And it's seriously because it needed to come out. Like, it needed to come out. People were starting, Halo needed to come out. It needed to be out there. People needed to play it. I'm still trying to scroll up, Jeffrey, to see if I can see your question real quick. Okay, what if Sony does all their caps, first party titles into Spartacus, all the God of War, Uncharted, Spider-Man, etc.? Do you think they will have a chance of competing with Game Pass? Not now. No, that ship already came and sailed, Jeffrey. That ship already came and sailed. That ship already came and sailed. They should have announced some of that. They should have announced some of that sooner, a lot sooner, dude. I think Sony's best way forward is to release games on PC and PlayStation day and date. They have to do PC day and date now. There's no other way for them to sustain such a large blow unless they can start getting the PC community really invested. Christian, thank you, my friend. Microsoft owns the South Korean competitive scene. That's good. We got to understand, like, Microsoft Game Pass and Xbox Series S is really growing in other segments of the market. You know, Japan, the European markets are starting to take Xbox seriously. South America is starting to take Xbox more seriously. If India starts taking Xbox seriously, it's definitely gonna be a. I mean, I think India right now is Sony's biggest goal, trying to get into India like they have in the European markets. If they can get into India like they do in the European markets, I think that would sustain them a lot better than them trying to do something to compete with Game Pass, because Activision Blizzard and Game Pass, there's just no way now. Like, there's no way that Sony ever has a subscription service that will ever be at the same level as Microsoft going forward, guys. Activision is a major pillar, bro. There's just no way around that. I mean, maybe if they got like maybe if PlayStation went out and bought Take-Two Interactive, they might still be able to compete, but I don't know, man. I just don't know. Does Xbox get any tech advantages from this? Yes, they do. They do. They do. They do get the they get the Treyarch they'll get the Treyarch tech, and they'll get the Infinity Ward tech. And whatever Blizzard is running that platform on. I think Infinity Ward and Treyarch are both in-house tech. I think Blizzard Software is in-house tech too. I don't think any of them are using like Unreal or anything else. I think they're using their own proprietary engines. So Activision made Pitfall. Yeah, Pitfall. There's so many, like, you guys don't even, like, older gamers like myself, like, we grew up playing like Activision games on PlayStation, Nintendo, all of those things, and they've been around for a long time, guys. You guys don't understand this. You guys don't understand. This is it. Xbox has won. Xbox has definitely put themselves in one very, very interesting situation for sure. Maybe it's time for Sony to wave the white flag. I like Phil Spencer's been saying, dude, we are not competing with PlayStation. We're just going to go ahead and kill them and move on. No, I'm just joking. Pitfall and Game Pass confirmed. Yes, I think this is a good chance for World of Warcraft to make a comeback. This is a good chance for it, and Microsoft definitely has the server space to continuously, all that server space that they get with Activision, all of the other things that they get with Activision, like they get everything that has Activision. So they're not only just buying like the games and the IP, they're getting all the server space, they're getting all the freaking talent, they're getting all the engines, they're getting everything. People don't understand, like, these acquisitions are more than just the games. They are other things too, the other drivers of those companies that made them so successful. And with Activision's bad name, boom, it just got turned over. Now Activision's good again. You know what I mean? Like, Activision will be great. Now everybody's going to want to work at Activision again. So maybe they'll be able to bring back some of that top quality, those top quality devs that they've lost. Maybe they'll be able to bring them back, and that will be good. Let's see, Joseph. Once Indians figure out Series S and game. Oh yeah, dude. Sony is over there like heavily advertising for PlayStation. They're going into the stores and everything, and they're setting up all their stuff. They're setting up all their booths and everything like that, and they're putting PlayStation like front and forward. And a lot of places, are taking on that. And if any store over there like tries to mark up the stuff, Sony will cut them off completely. So everybody's, they're trying to make it like a pretty fair market. Not the biggest COD fan, but the sales alone makes this a monumental move. I'm intrigued by Overwatch 2, but I'm skeptical. I think that Overwatch 2 is going to be a better experience now. To be completely honest with you, I think all of these are going to be better experiences. Every single one of them. This also means that the PC versions of these games are going to possibly be better at launch as well. Those Sony guys asking for Xbox to be better. Wish they could take it back now. Huh? Yeah, they're like, you guys need to demand that Xbox does better. And we're like, okay, Xbox, we do better. And they're like, yeah, we'll buy Call of Duty for you. And they're like, oh, okay, never mind. Xbox, don't be good anymore, man. Just go back to being Xbox so that we can run around and be happy with our PlayStations. And I'm like, dude, you can be happy with your PlayStation. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you from being happy with your Xbox. Okay, hello. Wait, what does that say? It's trying to turn my brain off today, man. Oh gosh. I love that's just, dude, this is great, man. This is why I chose to support Xbox and not PlayStation this generation as an Xbox channel. This is the kind of stuff that's going to revolutionize and grow the gaming industry far better than anything that Sony's doing. Sony's making movie games. Whatever, dude. I love the movie games. I think they're great. I'll buy them. Like, whatever. I like playing them. Xbox is bringing the fire, though, man. Xbox tested positive yesterday, too. You taking anything for it? Just this Dayquil stuff, bro. Just take some Dayquil, man. It'll kind of dry out your sinuses a little bit and make it so the headaches and stuff aren't as bad. That's what I did last time too, man. Last time I had it, it's just, yeah. Oh, yes, but CDPD Red Engine Tech would compare to Unreal 5 or Lumen. Yeah, if they get CDPR, that would be great. And that's the kind of companies that Microsoft should buy. Ones with proprietary engines that can be better. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, dude. I like Unreal Engine, But Unreal Engine is going to be a 30 FPS freaking engine again, bro. 30 FPS. I don't really care about 30 FPS too much. I like the new Lumen and all of that stuff, but you've seen Call of Duty Modern Warfare. They've got that freaking scan technology as well. It looked pretty good to me, man. I think Call of Duty Modern Warfare holds up better than a lot of games, dude, and that's a couple of years old now. Yeah, I thought it was actually a joke when I saw the first. Yeah. No, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty deal. Well, thanks. Appreciate that. I thought Activision was the one company that were willing to spend that kind of money on. Yeah, dude, to be able to, I didn't, to be completely honest with you guys, I didn't think that Activision was going to be valued that high, to be completely honest. I thought they would probably got them for like 40, 60, almost 70 billion dollars, dude. That's a lot of money, man. Yeah, dude. PlayStation is dead man walking. Call them dead station. Delay station. We're gonna delay everything, and you're gonna still get PlayStation 4 games. Dude, we're gonna give it PlayStation 4 games all next year, bro. All this year, I mean, we're getting PlayStation 4 games. Like, come on, man. Come on, Sony. You could do better than that. Oh, but we need to. See, they have to put those games on PlayStation 4 out of necessity. Microsoft comes out and buys Activision, and Sony is forced to put games on PlayStation 4 because they can't afford to compete with Microsoft. And I don't know, man. Maybe it was PlayStation getting cocky, or the fanboys of PlayStation being like, "Yeah, man, we don't mind paying $70. $70 is great. It's better for business." And then we're like, "Oh, dude, that sucks, dude. That sucks that you literally have to spend $70 to play a one and done game, man. Like, that sucks. If anything, they should have been dropping the price. Remake, director's cut, $70 checkerboard 4K. Yeah, exactly, dude. That's what we're looking at with PlayStation. Oh, $70. Who's with me? Everybody's with you, man. Here come the checkerboards, the checkers boards, the checkers boards. 2022, Sony goes bankrupt. No, I don't think they'll go bankrupt, but I can definitely see there being a shift in like people wanting to buy Xbox over PlayStation now for sure. Especially if you're a COD fan, man. If you're a Call of Duty player, dude, you are seriously looking at going to Xbox now. Have to step up their game, or at least try in some capacity. You know what? That's what we all thought Nintendo was going to do back with GameCube and stuff when PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 launched. That's what we all thought the Nintendo was going to do, Walter, and they chose a different route. They actually opted for less power and the Wii remote, bro. This might be the generation where Sony just backsteps, where they just because the original Wii was just a little bit more powerful than the freaking GameCube. And they haven't really pushed things a whole lot forward on that, and I kind of I feel like Sony might revert back to just being only a game console and only doing that and only offering that. What price would you put on Rockstar? Maybe 30 billion, maybe 35. Sony are kind of repeating the mistake that Xbox did last generation. Oh yeah, dude, and all of their money's tied up in VR now. There's a good portion of Sony first party that's tied up in that VR to make that VR work, and that's why I'm seeing Sony as a Xbox One generation, dude. To be completely honest with you, I don't think that PlayStation VR is going to take off in the way that they hope it does. I don't think that's going to be the case. PS5 has no games. Yeah, they do. They got remakes and remasters, guys. They have them. They have them all. It's funny as Sony was cracking jokes at Microsoft last gen with the used game. Oh yeah, dude. Now Microsoft's like, what are you talking about, bro? We sell every game at freaking the discounted price, bro. You could play everything for the discount price. As long as you buy one a month, you can play them. Dude, yeah. Almost 2K subs now. You come a long way. Why? What are we at now? I haven't checked it in a while. Ooh, 1979. Can today be the day? Oh, can today be the day? Candy Crush is going to be Game Pass Game of the Year. So I'm surprised all the PlayStation fans haven't like jumped ship yet, dude. I mean, it's really gonna hurt when YT Shadow takes all of his 5 accounts and goes. No, I'm just joking. I saw some tweet about Sony needing to buy EA. EA would be more than Activision. If Xbox bought EA, dude, that would kill PlayStation. That would literally kill PlayStation in Europe. It would literally kill them dead because EA Sports games, the FIFA game. Yeah, dude. A lot of people in the EU buy the PlayStation for that, bro. And if that went exclusive to Xbox, yeah. I would like to see them pick up either Sega or Square for the JRPG games this generation. Yeah. I think Sega's going to be a pretty decent partner with Xbox. I think there might be a reason why they can't buy those or just completely outright buy out those teams, but we're definitely, I mean, with Square Enix, we've been getting their games day and date on Game Pass. And with Sega, I think that we're going to be getting some of that stuff on Game Pass here pretty soon as well. Oh, I think, dude, I think Xbox is off to a good start, man. I think Xbox is really starting to deliver. Who's with me when I say that Xbox's main thing is not exclusives? What Xbox needs to produce is content for Game Pass. I am less interested in having to have Xbox producing exclusive after exclusive as much as I am about them having day and date games on Game Pass. That is far more important to me than actually getting exclusives at the moment. Xbox buys EA, Sony will be 100% dead in Europe. Yeah, that's what I think. I live in the UK and Xbox had their best sales here over Christmas years. Yeah, I think Xbox beat PlayStation this year in sales in December for Christmas. For I think they sold more consoles. Xbox sold more consoles this year. That's for sure. You can't tell me that Xbox is only at freaking 12 million, dude. You can't tell me. I mean, that's a rough estimate, dude. I mean, if 25 million people are out there on Game Pass right now, I would say that there's probably about 8 million Series X's out there, maybe even close to what Sony has on the PlayStation 5. Maybe they got like 13 Xbox Series X's out there, and maybe they've got, another 10 or 15 Series S's, dude. And like, I could see a lot of people buying those out pretty quick. Sony, the mobile side is super expensive. Yeah, it is, and that just put Microsoft getting Activision just put him as a pretty decent player in the mobile market too. Candy Crush, bro. Like, Microsoft is coming up, man. They're definitely doing some really interesting things, man. This is a good buy for them. This is a good buy for them. They did a good job. I mean, me personally, I didn't ever really think that they should buy something with the I didn't think that Microsoft should buy companies with the predatory things, but to be completely honest with you, I don't ever see the price of Game Pass going up a lot, but I do see the monetization of some of these games getting a little bit more. I do see some of these games taking on an Activision monetization when it comes to battle passes and stuff like that. I do see that. I do see now that Call of Duty battle passes will go more Halo and not expire. But I do see that I do feel like I do feel like the monetization is going to grow inside these games for Game Pass. I do see that becoming a trend, especially now that they bought Activision. They're going to have somebody in the industry that's pretty good at the monetization, man, and delivering stuff that people actually want to buy in those. So I do think that the the microtransaction market is going to grow pretty decently in Xbox games, or at least it's going to remain the same in Activision games going forward, guys. I don't think that's going to change. COD, Vanguard, and Black Ops the most sold games on PlayStation. On PlayStation says otherwise. Yeah, they did make a GameStop deal to have them push the consoles. That's why you can actually get all access Xbox Series S at GameStop. Because remember with the Xbox One that didn't have a disc drive, they didn't even sell that at GameStop. They wouldn't sell it and they wouldn't take them back in trade. So now the deal that Xbox is doing with GameStop has them basically essentially using only Microsoft software to do all of their transactions and stuff. That was the deal they made. The other part of the deal is to get a cut on the Game Pass subscription model or something, or with those diskless consoles. They are doing a better kickback to GameStop for those. They have the Xbox Series X all that spot. Yeah, they have the Xbox Series X and S at GameStop. Yeah. Sony allows Game Pass on the PlayStation. It's a win-win. They don't understand that people will still play on it. Yeah, dude. I mean, people would still buy a PlayStation. That's the thing. Game Pass as a service would be actually pretty beneficial for Sony to jump on. But dude, they're too stubborn, dude. PlayStation is too damn stubborn to allow that, and that really sucks because people want PlayStation 5s, dude. They want to play PlayStation games, but they would also want to play games on and Microsoft would do that. Microsoft would say, "Hey, yeah, if PlayStation wants it, like yeah, we would definitely put Game Pass on PlayStation. There's no problem with that. We don't have a problem with that." And people would be able to take advantage of that. And PlayStation's dumb for getting rid of that browser and not letting people do that because if they have that browser, dude, PlayStation will be one hell of a freaking value. All they need is a browser so that you can log into Game Pass. And PlayStation would instantly, overnight, become one hell of a freaking value that you don't need an Xbox. You could buy a PlayStation and play. You could just get a Game Pass subscription, man. And PlayStation is kind of dumb for not allowing that. They really are dumb because a lot of people, PlayStation has really good brand recognition, and a lot of people want to buy PlayStations. And that right there would definitely turn the tides on what's going on right now and put PlayStation still as a console able to push their games and their services and their stuff and not really have to combat Game Pass, bro, just by letting them have Game Pass. The extreme fanboys are the vocal minority. Oh yeah, dude, all five of them. They're all over on Twitter freaking out right now. They're like, my gosh, my life is over. My games are going to PC and Game Pass just bought Activision. Oh my gosh, we're all not gonna. They'll find some way to minimize it or make it better for them in their brain, but it's not gonna happen, dude. You got any fevers? No, I don't get the fever. And the Dayquil stuff, yeah, is pretty good because it restores some of that energy that you lose from getting fatigue with yeah, like I took a big old drink of this before I jumped on tonight because it definitely helps. Oh, I didn't take a big old drink. Maybe I should have a little bit more though. I'm gonna get addicted to Dayquil. Oh man, that freaking so much better with that burn in my nose. PlayStation needs to rip off the band-aid and say, yeah, dude. If PlayStation would just rip that band-aid off and say, hey, yeah, our games are going to PC day and date, then they would get rid of all their fanboys and their fanboys would calm down for a couple months. They'd be like, I hate PlayStation now. I'm going to Nintendo. And then we wouldn't hear anything about that. And then all of a sudden, Nintendo would get pretty toxic for a little while. But then they would come back. Yeah, go ahead and take a guzzle. No, that burn kind of helps my nose, man. It's like having, but I can't talk with cough drops in my mouth, dude. I can't do that. Let's see. Yeah, nope. Twitter's quiet from the pony too. Oh, dude, they're sad. They're all like just posting sad faces on their Facebook page. Sad face, sad face, sad face, sad face, sad face. Oh, I'm a frogomaniacs. Let's go. Dude, I love this channel, man. I love my community. You guys are freaking awesome, dude. Like this is great. This really is freaking great. Like I'm putting together a pretty damn good community and I really appreciate you guys. When we doing a gaming stream, Frog? I mean, we can game tomorrow all day, I guess, dude. I mean, I'll get up and depending on how my mood is, we can game. Yeah, dude, it don't matter. I won't be at work. I'll be here clearly. So, yeah, let's try to make as much out of this as we can. We can stream the gameplay all day. What do you guys want to play tomorrow? You guys want to do some? Everybody pick up some Chivalry 2, man. Pick up Chivalry 2. I would love to play some Chivalry 2 with you guys tomorrow. And then Thursday, we'll like right in the morning, man. We'll jump right on to Rainbow Six Siege and we'll start playing Rainbow Six Extraction. Frog, I have a full day of coding ahead of me tomorrow, but we'll see you when I get home. All right, yeah, we're just gonna stream. I'll just stream gameplay tomorrow, guys. Like I don't have a problem with that. We can do yeah, dude. We can do Chivalry 2. Chivalry 2 is a lot of fun. Yeah, we could play some Chivalry 2 on the Xbox. We can do some Rainbow Six Siege is already on Game Pass. I don't have Siege. Yeah, I have Insurgency downloaded, so we could play that as well. So we can play some Insurgency Sandstorm. We could play some Chivalry 2. Let me turn this on. See what I got on there right now. If we're gonna stream, I'm gonna stream from the Series X though. And I guess I could stream from Series S too. Like that doesn't matter. But I've been playing a lot of Series S, and I kind of just want to play the Series X for a little while. So let's see. I got Battlefield 2042 we could play. We got Call of Duty, Vanguard, got Chivalry 2, got some Halo Infinite that we could stream, Insurgency Sandstorm. And then, of course, all these racing games that we can do. Racings. So, yeah, we got some stuff on there. I mean, if I need to download something again, I can, but... Or maybe I have it on my other thing that I can just transfer it back or something. I don't know. Oh, when PlayStation started censoring things. Oh, yeah, dude, PlayStation is really freaking... They put themselves in an interesting... I have Chivalry, but not back from work till 4 Eastern time. Yeah, we can play tomorrow when you get home too, Joe. Yeah, like I plan on doing some content tomorrow, so I mean it'll probably be mostly gameplay because today was a really good thing. There's no way that I could just sit and be lazy today. There was no way, man. There's no way I could do that. Microsoft give Activision the worst faith and death. Yeah. MS give Activision a worse faith. No, I don't think so. This is good for Activision. Chivalry 2 be coming to Game Pass soon? Maybe. I don't know if that'll be the case. I don't, dude. Chivalry 2 is well worth buying. If you don't have it, it's only $39. If you guys want to play that with me, I will be playing that. Like I love Chivalry 2. I think that's a great game, and I definitely love to stream that with everybody. Insurgency Sandstorm as well. Should give Chivalry 2 a shot if you like a fun, gory medieval multiplayer game. Yeah, dude, it's really fun. I might actually pick up the full. DLC on Insurgency Sandstorm. To be completely honest with you, because I don't have it yet. I only bought the base version of it so I could do the review on it, and I ended up really liking that. So, Gamer Tags, we're on Twitter. Just get on my Xbox, bro. Get on the Xbox. Frogboy X1. Like it's pretty fun. I think I have the Series S hooked up to the monitor still. Not sure. We were never opposed or short interest for it to be added. I think it would do good on Game Pass, but then at the same time, I think that it's cheap enough to where I think the cost is low enough to where it could be. Okay. Let's see what I've got on the Series S still. Okay, Series S is still have Chivalry 2, got Halo Infinite. Insurgency. Yep, I still have Insurgency Sandstorm on that too. So technically it doesn't matter. I can play it on whatever. I don't know how to get my gamer tag. It's FrogBoyX1. Just put it in the search on your Xbox, my friend. Game Pass, but we were never asked. Okay, bet. Yeah, I mean, I got the Xbox on right now too, so. Rocket League. Man, I don't play Rocket League. I really do think this Series S is probably on a 1440p monitor is probably the best way to experience all this backward compatibility, to be completely honest with you guys. You will be turning your online on. I never see you come on anymore. There's a reason for that, guys. Like I do turn that off a lot just because of the fact that normally when I'm recording, like you guys will send me messages if you see I'm online. So I have to be like, oh man. But no, it says I'm offline. Appear offline, appear online. Okay. All right. I am online. So yeah. Image Tay. All right. Is that you, Jeff? Image Taya 99. Is that you, buddy? Okay, that is you. All right. Yep, we are good with that now. So, I mean, I do have Call of Duty downloaded too, apparently, because I was checking this out, man. That's me. Okay. I was checking this Call of Duty Cold War out on the Xbox Series S. I was about to do a video on it, but then I just like the whole thing just started kicking in. I'm like, oh man. So I'm probably going to work on that too. Maybe get one of these Call of Duty Cold Wars out there. Do you think anybody still cares about Cold War? I don't know. Let's play Call of Duty tomorrow. Yeah, we could do some Call of Duty. The only one I have downloaded is Cold War. I would much rather play Modern Warfare, but dude, every time I download that, it tells me I'm missing stuff, so it won't let me fully download it. So maybe I should try to download it again. Let's see if we can get that one back on there. Added you as their friend. Okay, now I gotta add Sneaky on there too. Let's see. All right, so I've got campaign multiplayer. Let me see if multiplayer, if I got that downloaded all the way. I would much rather play Cold War and or Modern Warfare when it comes to the multiplayer. To be completely honest with you, I'm not. I got Vanguard too, but someone started a party without us. Let's move. Oh boy, I remember when Bjorn asked us how we would feel about Game Pass launch, and everyone just said they would love it, but just didn't happen. Oh, yeah. Give us Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered Xbox. I know, huh? I could see Xbox doing something like that. You know what? As I'm looking at this looks pretty dang good, guys. Continue. I already have this stupid game. Close. Dang, man. Sneaky, ZK, and 39 others are following me. Oh, knife fight 3v3. Let's do a quick play. Team deathmatch. I like that. Let's go. Let's see. You know what, guys? Modern Warfare actually looks pretty damn good on the Series S. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna see this. They're gonna continue building Chivalry 2 for a while, guys. More than expect. They're gonna continue to develop for Series A, or for new maps, new modes, stuff like that. Let's go to Yamantau. You know, I've only played like I probably only played like 3 or 4 matches on this. Dude, I'm a level 8, bro. So however many matches that is, bro, I'm a level 8. That's so bad. That's so bad, guys. But this looks pretty damn clean on here. Definitely looks higher resolution than the last one did, guys. Yamantau. Yeah, this looks pretty good, actually, to be completely honest with you. This actually is holding up pretty good. On the Series S, my new PC should be able to run it, but I'm not going to buy 2 copies. Definitely getting an Xbox version. Oh, man. Needs to buy Chivalry 2, Dev. Yeah, Torn Banner. That'd be nice. Or if they just got Torn Banner, that would be interesting. Then they would get whatchamacallit, the Shark game too. Look at these visuals. Take care, have fun, stay safe, guys. Don't talk too much pony salt. Yeah. Wow. Ooh, dang. Well, I died. Hey, Frog, did you try the #1 selling game on Xbox right now? Let me turn this off real quick, guys, because this is going to just distract me the whole time. #1 selling game on Xbox right now is called Your Daddy's LOL. I'm not joking. Yeah, I have not seen that yet. Let's see what the store has to offer. Is it Game Pass? Top paid games. Who's your daddy? Download a free trial. Let's see what this looks like. Power outlet insert fork. Oh no, dude. Oh no. Bleach, pickup move, drink. Ah. Outlet covers. Dude, this looks funny. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it, dude. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna buy that. Say. Oh, never mind. You can't come in here. I'll just buy it. $5. We can do $5. Kind of perfect timing. I'll pick this up and see. Let's see what it's about. Oh, dude. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Health to enjoy. Kind of perfect timing. Nice piece. College research paper about a company that gives you the best consumer satisfaction. Yeah. Dude, you can mow lawns, jump out windows with a baby. Dang. Dude, that looks bad. That looks so bad. 4-player split screen. Dude, this game looks pretty funny, man. I heard really good things about Death's Door. Death's Door is pretty good. I like Death's Door. Oh, yeah, I would really love a nice co-op Elden Ring. Yeah. We're going to play a lot of games tomorrow. So the top games that are on sale right now are Who's Your Daddy, Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty Vanguard, Red Dead Redemption 2. Dang, man. Valhalla's still selling better than Halo Infinite. That's pretty bad. Halo Infinite is doing better than Battlefield 2042. That's interesting, man. Dude, is that game already really ready to play? Well, it's definitely not Xbox Series X and S enhanced. It's just a baby face, dude. Halo's free to play, though. Yeah, I'm still in shock. This news today. I just hope the lights fire under Sony. They have a lot of FPS games in the pipeline. I don't think any of them are going to be that great, to be completely honest with you. I mean, if they bring back Killzone, that might help a little bit, but I don't know, dude. This basically just really killed Sony. This is not good for Sony, dude. This is very, very bad for them. To lose Call of Duty to Xbox. Gosh, you were receiving this email because completed a transaction. Okay, whatever. Evil Tortilla Games. I think my little one will like this. PS5 is dead. And Spartacus died before he was even announced. Hey man, good luck with that Spartacus there, buddies. Corwin, what's up, man? Also, Infinite is on Game Pass and Valhalla isn't. That's very true, man. I get it. Like I mean, I completely understand that. And that's the funny thing is that Halo's still up there in like the third row. You know what I mean? Sony get arrested for terroristic threats. They want Sony to protect them from Johnny Law. God of War better release in 2022 now, LOL. Yeah, dude, even if it does launch in 2022, I don't think it matters. Extendo play box. All right, let's go. Rules start. Let's do it. Baby versus daddy. Love live the mighty PS4. Long live the mighty PS4. Oh yes, baby's out. I'm the baby. Ooh, had fun right there. Gasoline, fire. Can I pick up the gasoline? Oh. Oh, yes, I did it. I did it. I did it. Look at this, dude. Yeah. This is great. Let's see if I can blow up this car. Oh, I'm out of gas. I need more gas. There's some over there. Yep, there we go. Got the rest of the gas. Cool. I lit gas into the fire, dude. This is pretty freaking insane, man. Dude, I wonder what that's going to do. Throw this right there. Let's see. Can I open this door? Driver's seat. This is great. I'm going to see if I can get this baby done. Ooh, dang. All right, guys. This This game's legit, bro. This is pretty legit. Oh man. Okay, dude, that's pretty funny, man. That's pretty funny. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming any of that gameplay though. I don't know. That is pretty funny, dude. Microsoft is gonna create Xbox Smash Bros. With Call of Duty characters, huh? Do you like it, Frog? Yeah, dude, it's actually kind of funny. It looks like it would be funny. It is kind of funny, man. You're sitting there playing with gas and stuff like that. Visuals look pretty good on it. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun game. And the new line, it's so much worth that. Looking again. I don't know, man. If it makes you feel any better, my PC was right at 3,000. Yeah, man, this PC stuff is getting a little bit like, oh man, it's pretty expensive. This sucks, dude. This is going to put me back so far now. We're definitely going to have to find a way to continue to grow this. What do you think about Xbox snatching 2 legacy games from Sony? Yeah, it is pretty funny, dude. You missed my question again. Don't worry. I'll go back up to it. Sorry, I was playing. That's fair statement. All right, let's see what your question was, Jeffrey Frog. We all know what Xbox does, right? What are some things you wished Xbox they improved on? I do wonder what are your thoughts on this. I never personally had a problem with what Xbox was doing last generation, Jeffrey. I just didn't buy. I just didn't have any interest in buying it. But if I had to say one thing that I wish Xbox was doing better right now, would probably be marketing, man. I think that they could be doing a little bit better marketing. But I don't. I'm glad they're not being cocky like PlayStation was. You know what I mean? Like I'm just glad they're not being cocky. Frog. Now, who do you think would get arrogant in the 10th generation? Obviously that could be Microsoft for sure, but I just don't know. I don't know if this new business model ever would ever account for them having to be cocky again, because as it sits right now, like what are they going to do? Charge you 12 or charge you $17 for Game Pass, man? And they'll be like, yeah, dude, you need Game Pass because it's like this is the future of Microsoft, dude. It is now a games as a service type deal. So I don't necessarily think they'll ever have to be. I don't think they'll have to go down that road, man. I think this pretty much just puts the nail in the coffin for Sony, anyways. Xbox has made their bed, and now they have to lie in it, dude. This is $68 billion for Activision means that there is like this is where Xbox is moving, dude. Like this is the new Xbox. They're committed to this. They are committed to this. I don't see them going to try to rock the boat by being ignorant about it. I'm keeping my kids home all week from school too, dude. Oh, still plan on playing Elden Ring with a controller. Yeah, I'm playing Elden Ring with a controller too. Did you buy a PC, Delusional? Is that what you guys are going on about? Did you finally just picked one up? Let me see. I'm going up. Just didn't want to do it on PC. Oh. Now people will have more money to spend on microtransactions, LOL. Yeah. Yeah, a lot more. That'll be like the new. That'll be like how they gauge those games too. I mean, are people spending money on it? Are they playing it a lot? That's going to be the new way that they're going to be gauging those games on now. Sony turning into Sega. I don't think they'll turn into Sega. I think they'll definitely go more the Nintendo route. PlayStation's got a lot of money and investment in these PlayStation first party devs, so I don't see them doing Sega. I think they're going more Nintendo though. No reason to shit on PlayStation. They have some good games too. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's no reason to be talking down on PlayStation, but this just puts PlayStation in their place. If you ask me, dude, like this is where PlayStation wanted to be. This is where they deserve to be at this point. Coming out and trying to position themselves as a freaking coming out and trying to position themselves as a premium console, and then like not delivering a premium experience. I mean, I guess that's subjective, to whoever's buying the PlayStation. But to me, it's not a premium experience. To me, I feel like it's just a little bit better than the Xbox One X, and that's basically where that's at for me. So, oh, Frog, do you think the Xbox right now is the place to game at? Oh, by far, by far. God of War is betting favorite game of the year. No, I don't think God of War is going to be my favorite game of the year. Um, I think Horizon Forbidden West. I'll like Horizon Forbidden West more than God of War. Yeah, I'll play your games on PC. Yeah, nice premium checkerboard console. you get 4Ks checkerboards at 30 frames a second, or you get 1440p's checkerboards at 60 frames a second. I'm like, how many checkerboards is the 8K? is the 8K checkerboard upscale, or what how's that going to turn out? Horizon in 2 weeks. Yeah, dude, this is going to be, dude. I'm pretty stoked about Horizon. Like Horizon is probably one of my most highly anticipated games this year. So Horizon's going to be a big one for me. Um, I'm probably just going to end up playing it on my 1440p monitor, though. Like I was saying in that other video, a lot of people were giving me some pushback on that. I'm like, no, dude. Like you can clearly see the checkerboard in these still images, and that's the 4K mode. Like you can get on your PlayStation and look at those. Um, I was just pointing out what I saw that shows me that it's not going to even be a native 4K. It's going to be a checkerboard 4K. I think Microsoft's only getting started. And I think about all the news. PlayStation got them. Yeah, they got their butt whooped hard. The shitting on Xbox requiring internet in 2013. Now it's crazy. Yeah, dude. I get what everybody's saying, man. Like, yeah, dude. Like, these companies are forward thinking and they're trying to push stuff forward. There's a lot of them trying to push the NFTs right now, and I'm thankful that Activision got bought by Microsoft, so that will not be a problem with them. Sony don't even allow. I know, dude. They need to update that. They need to update that to give me a 1440p native. That'd be awesome. Sony, that's all I want. And if you guys are listening, I just need a 1440p update because I'm perfectly fine with my PlayStation at 1440p, dude. I don't even care. The 4K, I don't like the checkerboard, so I'd rather just have a native 1440p on everything, and I would be fine with that. The only thing I regret is not buying a 1440p monitor sooner, guys, because this thing right here is freaking phenomenal. I love playing my games on it. It feels great. Rather than just come in, bro, on their Sony TVs and monitors. Oh, does Sony even make monitors? Fortunately, pre-built is the way to go. That's where I've kind of put my that's where I put my eggs in this basket for my PC towers is I'm gonna get the NZXT model of a PC tower. So that's pretty much where I've put that's pretty much where I'm at right now. I was gonna do the PC laptops here in Utah, but I think I'm gonna go with NZXT. As much as I mean, yeah. Donut Man 88. Do you think Amazon or Google might make a big acquisition? It's possible. It's possible. That's why I think Microsoft is in as many negotiations as they can be right now. Basically the same to me too, honestly. Well, like, yeah, like it's hard to see a difference with 1440p and 4K. It really is. It really is, dude. After seeing 1080p at freaking max settings, I was like, wow, dude, even 1080p looks pretty dang good. I didn't know you were from Utah. I've been skiing there a lot. Yeah, I live right here in Utah. taking their own life as they probably haven't seen them anywhere else. I haven't seen them on the internet. And they haven't been on here like PlayStation's better. PlayStation's better, dude. I have not heard that at all today on any of my streams. I have not heard the whole PlayStation is better. Just on the videos I put out, I get those comments. Shit, take some time off, man. Players, prayers, and speedy recovery. Yep, YT Shadow. Yep, he's in the comments of my videos, dude. I'd probably just go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, and you do, buddy. According to YT Shadow, you guys are my newest cult members. Thank you guys for being the best cult we can be. It's pretty awesome, dude. Apparently, I don't know anything about video games. We got StarCraft, Hablo, World of War, and it was good to be an Xbox fan since the beginning. Oh, I feel better. Oh, dude, now they're all complaining. They're like, "Oh man, they're so bad." I'm not a cult member. I'm a frogomaniac. Oh damn, you guys are nuts, man. I hope God of War 5 is as good as God of War 2, if not better. I don't know, man. Long live the PS4. PS4's back. PS4's back. It's gonna be great, my friends. I wouldn't want to just ask for a handout. I know. Yeah, I don't know about. I mean, I know you can use the TV as a monitor, but dude, unless you've got like native 4K coming to that thing with higher settings, like I don't know, man. Like 1440p with max settings looks better than 4K with medium settings. You know what I mean? Like it just YG Shadow claims we hid him on his channel. Yeah, I don't see him being on. I've looked. I don't know how to find that. I don't know how to find that, to be completely honest with you, Frog. How wonderful the PS4 Pro sounded. Yeah. PS4 actually came out and it was fine, dude. PlayStation 4 Pro pissed me off because it was such a weak piece of crap that couldn't even do native 4K or 4K checkerboard on anything anything except for Sony titles. So I was just like, yeah, dude, this is not it, man. This is not the way. And then I looked at the One X and I was like, this is the way. I'm still hyped for this Wolverine game. Better be M-rated. Yeah, exactly. I'm still pretty hyped for what PlayStation's got coming for the most part. I'm not as hyped about God of War as I am about Horizon Forbidden West, dude. Horizon Forbidden West is way better. Gran Turismo 7, way better. God of War, yeah, dude. I liked playing that one, but I just don't really know if I care to play the second one as much as I did. Did you know that Wolverine game from years ago was made by Activision? So was Spider-Man. Spider-Man had the Marvel games for a while. They did. I think they did an X-Men game too, didn't they? Dying Light 2 is dropping on Game Pass. Do you think rumors are true? I do think that is true. I do think that is going to happen, to be completely honest with you. Either Dying Light 2 or Elden Ring. I think one of those games are coming. And I think you will know. I think you'll know sometime this week if that is going to happen or not, to be completely honest with you. Oh, yeah. And 2 was awesome. Yes, it was. It was a really good one. It was a really good one. Gosh, man, I feel so bad for Shadow, dude. Poor little Shadow, man. He just wants to get in my comment section now and just be completely rude about everything. And I don't understand why. I've never been mean to Shadows. See, with Gamepass, I don't even want to buy games. I feel like I just want to wait a few months. That is the crux of the problem, though. You know what I mean? If you've got enough to play, shadow banned me. Oh yeah, shadow banned a lot of other people, man. So That's why I gave permission to the guys to go ahead and uh, yeah, I mean, like dude, everybody's positive for COVID again, dude. Gosh, it sucks. I have games yet to be on Game Pass for sure. See, I mean, if you've got the content, like it makes sense. If you've got stuff to play, like I don't necessarily see there needing to be a reason to go out and buy stuff. But if it's already on Game Pass, that's a bonus. That's definitely a bonus. Just said it was a stopgap. I mean, I buy what I want to buy when I want to buy it. If it's not on Game Pass when it launches and I want to play it, I buy it, dude. I don't wait for it to drop or anything like that. I just buy it. What kind of a good YouTuber would I be if I didn't do that? You know what I mean? Like I call it the streamer tax, bro. The Activision deal may close in 2023 or later. I think 2023 is probably when it's going to close. It probably takes about a year, like it did with Bethesda. I mean, if they announced the Activision one right now, there's a strategic reason for this. There's a strategic reason for them to announce that. And I think it's because they know that PlayStation's getting ready to launch Spartacus, and they wanted to kill it before it even launched. And that did it. That completely killed it. There's no way that Spartacus will ever provide a value as good as Game Pass, ever. Right, greatly accept your offer. Game Pass saved me from wasting money on Back for Blood, and yeah, exactly, dude. You save a lot of money if you get 2 games a year, 2 full price games a year on Game Pass. Then you have paid for that, and that's fine. You know, they absolutely killed Spartacus. Yeah, dude, Spartacus is dead now. Like Spartacus died before it even launched. So whatever Sony's thinking about doing with it, they probably should go back to the drawing board and just scrap it and bring their PS Now back. Yeah, bring PS Now back and just give it away for free. there's no reason even trying to compete with Game Pass now. Like it's dead in the water, bro. There's no way to compete with that. Even their one and done first party games, bro. There's no way to compete with that. Like people play Call of Duty all year long. People play freaking like yeah, dude. Nobody plays PlayStation games for a whole year. Like period. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big of a fanboy you are. I know for a fact you do not play those games over and over and over again. Like you just don't do it. Like you don't do it. They are good the first playthrough. They are solid for a playthrough. And then after that, they're just not as good, man. But $1 trillion if you go to U.S. Copyright Patent and Trademark Office, and if it says Marvel, you have to give me $1 trillion. Yeah. Bro, you are one handsome dude. Is it in those cookies? Yeah. Trying to cheer you up. Yeah, Mama keeps feeding me those dang cookies, and they're great, bro. Back for Blood, worth it with just 2 players. I don't know. They just put out a whole new thing that you can play it single player. So I don't know. 2 players would probably be all right with the AI. I don't know, man. It's a damn hard game, bro. Like me, Cabbage, and everybody else were playing that game. Dude, it was a pain in the butt, man. My heart wasn't in it. My heart wasn't in it. I think it looks fine and it plays great, but my heart just wasn't in it. So I just had it was almost like wasting my time playing it. But it was pretty good. I mean, it's pretty good, but my heart's not in like the zombie genre anymore. Yeah, but her blood is fun. Never Back for Blood. See, I have a hunch that this was a way for Phil to get Game Pass on PS. Microsoft has Sony. Yeah, exactly, dude. I think it would be in Sony's best interest to let Game Pass come to Xbox or PlayStation. Should put a PlayStation version of Game Pass on the PS5. I think they should too. And I'm for honestly, as long as I don't have to pay more to use it on PS as well. Yeah. Hey, Frog, what are the possibilities of PS6 being Sony's best console and sound like the PS2? I don't think that's going to happen. Sony's got a terrible problem. It costs them more and more and more and more every generation to make these games. Microsoft is nimble on its feet. It's not costing them hundreds of millions of dollars to produce these games. That Sony, that in my opinion, just look marginally better than the Xbox games. To me, it doesn't make any sense. It's not something that's sustainable, to be completely honest with you. They are not going to be able to sustain that, especially now that Game Pass is out there kicking them in the butt every step of the way. Yeah. Call of Duty's definitely going to make that. Big Left 4 Dead fan either. I don't understand why it is so great. Hey Frog, is Xbox Series X as Microsoft's PS2? You could probably look at it that way. You could definitely look at it that way. I think it's going to be bigger than that, though. I think Xbox is going to be bigger than that this generation. I think this is going to be the best growth Xbox has ever had in any generation. Hands down, this is going to be the best, and I do believe they're going to outsell the PlayStation 5 console this generation. With Series S at its price range, if Sony doesn't bring out a smaller PlayStation 5 mini, bro, like it's over for them, dude. It's over for PlayStation in terms of, yeah, dude, it's just over. Like Xbox literally just bought Call of Duty, man. Like it's over for PlayStation. Right, it's the Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't think Spider-Man's going to sell as many copies as Call of Duty, dude. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, man. How long you streaming for tonight, Frog? Probably another 9 minutes or so. Probably just a couple hours. It's just a 2-hour stream, man. I mean, I would go longer, but I'm starting to feel the tiredness a little bit. I just wish my damn headache would go away. God of War Horizon won't sell as much as... Oh, no. Not even combined. Even on Xbox alone, Call of Duty is a system seller. How's that smell and taste, Rob? I still got my smell and taste, thankfully. I thought it was gone this morning when I bought a coffee because it didn't taste like the double shot, but I think they just messed up on my coffee. So, to be completely honest with you, didn't do anything to my taste or anything like that. The first time it completely killed my smell and taste, and this time I thought it was too. But as a PlayStation fan, I'm excited to talk Xbox. Nah, dude, I'm a PlayStation fan too. I love it. I love PlayStation, but dude, this is the generation that Xbox is really going to be like, see, dude, I agree. If nothing changes, Xbox will outsell PS, even though PS is outselling them now. I don't necessarily think they're selling them out though, Patrick. Xbox, Phil Spencer's already said this is their fastest selling Xbox. And Xbox One at this time in the generation was already at 12 million. And if Xbox is selling that much, and we're seeing Xbox Series S's on the shelf, Patrick, I'm pretty sure they're probably about 15, 16 million. They've got to be bigger than 12. They have to be. That's the last number that we got reported sales on Xbox One, and Microsoft states that Xbox Series X and S is already above that. Everybody's just like, oh yeah, man, it's got to be just like right at 12 million. It's got to, and I'm like, dude, if they're outselling that, you should probably think 13 to 15 million or 13 to 18. Well, if you're going by the VG charts, PS is selling more, but maybe that isn't accurate. I mean, PlayStation's being pretty upfront with how many consoles they've sold, whereas Microsoft is playing cagey with that. But we do know that now, as of today, we do know that the official number for Game Pass subscriptions is, in fact, 25 million. So that's better than the 18 that everybody thought. And 25 million is pretty strong, to be completely honest with you. That is some pretty strong growth. That is a pretty strong number. 25 million, that is damn good. What gen do you think will Sony turn into the next Sega? I don't know, man. I don't think Sony's ever going to go Sega. I don't think they're ever just going to go third party. I don't think they're ever just going to go third party software only. I think they will continue to build a brand out. In terms of, I mean, they kind of already you're going like the Nintendo route by putting out a less powerful PlayStation. They're not at 17. They're not at 17. As of from year to date, Sony has only put out 15.9 million consoles year to date. Yeah, I mean, Sony's whatchamacallit, investor meetings stated that they were 15.9 million consoles, or they would have 15.9 million consoles shipped by March 2022. So they don't even have 15 million sold yet. From launch till today, they're probably at like 13.7 million, and they're expected to have 15.9 by March. So I don't know where everybody's getting the 17 million or the 22 million or all this other shit when you got Sony directly saying to investors, we will have 15.9 million consoles out from launch to March 2022. So that kind of shoots that in the butt. Yeah, console sales don't, because scalpers, yeah, scalpers got most of them right now too. So I don't know, man. Like yeah, I'm pretty sure that Sony's only at like 13.7 right now, and Microsoft is around 12 million now. That's the rough estimate, because of the Xbox One generation. When they got to there, they were like 12.5 million already out the door right now. So I would say Xbox Series X and S is 13 to 15 million, because you got to take into consideration that they can make more S's than they can Series X. But if they put out 8 million Series X's, then they've probably put out 8 million to 10 million freaking Xbox Series S's. You can literally go in and buy Xbox Series S. Pretty much, you would probably only have to go to a couple stores to find a Series S on the shelf right now. Whereas the Xbox Series X, that's still not possible that often. I mean, they are found in the wild. Like, you do, I guess you can find them every once in a while. I mean, you can find PlayStation 5s in the wild too, but I'm just saying that I think Xbox is a little bit higher than PlayStation right now, to be completely honest with you. I feel like them having that Series S made it so they could make more consoles, a lot more. Oh, PlayStation's like Nintendo now, and they have exclusive games and gimmicks like the yeah, exactly. Check out our really cool thing, Mr. Dude. I have to go, Frog. Take care of yourself, man. You're not alone, bro. Thanks, Mr. Dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be getting off here in a couple minutes. So, it works out if they can make 2 Series S to every Xbox Series X. That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean, if they've got to have at least 8 million Series X's, and they probably got double that. So I don't know, man. That's just what my brain, or what I'm feeling, dude. It's like, you can't tell me that Xbox wasn't able to produce as many Xboxes as the PlayStation. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. But holding off till the very end or whatever, they were ramping up production at the very beginning of the year and stuff. So, and then they just dropped all those Xboxes with the Master Chief Collection too, and there was over 1 million of those out there that got dropped. Dude, if people I know in real life were able to secure those, there's a lot of those. They made a lot of those, man. And I think the numbers are just a little bit. I mean, I know there's a lot of demand out there, but I'm pretty sure if you really wanted a PlayStation or an Xbox right now, by now you could have got one. You could have got one if you had the money and you were serious about it. I think by now you would have had one. So I think now I think both of them are starting to get to the point where people are ready to upgrade, and now they're like, okay, yeah, now we can upgrade, because there's a lot of people that just kind of wait like that first year too, like they always have and they always will wait that extra year until all the bugs and kinks are worked out. So I think that's where we're at, man. I think I think the high demand is going to start leveling off right now, and people are going to start buying them normally again. They're going to start selling at their normal pace. I guess I got to sign up for that then. Sony had a couple of months head start on production of PlayStation 5. I mean, I think that was the case at first, but now, thanks, Prime Time. I think that now that the Series S production, I think Series S production is moving along a lot faster. So I think they're definitely caught up in terms of how many consoles they have out there. I wish Xbox would come out and tell us, man. They're like, yeah, man. I just wish they would come out and say, yeah, we did that in the first year. Sega made a lot of mistakes, Travis, by pumping out those new consoles every just a year or two. You had Sega Genesis, then you had the 32X, then you had the Sega CD, or no, you had the Sega CD, then you had the Sega 32X, then you had the Sega Saturn really quick, and then after the Sega Saturn, you had the Sega Dreamcast, and all of those just culminated within like a 5-year period to where you were getting these consoles so quick that people were just like, no, man, like we're done buying Segas. And the Dreamcast did pretty well at first, but I don't know. Xbox also used millions of Xbox hardware for their xCloud servers. Yeah, that's true as well. Gamepass. Last time for Sony exclusives. Yeah. I mean, Sony exclusives only take a few hours to get through, Sebastian. So, I mean, those are pretty fine. But, right, I forgot I bought a Dreamcast. I think I stopped at the Sega CD. No, I know a lot of people about a Dreamcast. Sony and their fanboys are wishing it was still last gen. That's why they're still making PS4s. I know. They bring back the PS4 generation. It's not dead yet, man. Yeah, and all the best games at the end of the PlayStation 4 generation. Like, because, I mean, let's be honest, bro. Like, the first of the generation, like Knack 2, like, were those really good games, dude? Come on, man. Oh, rumor robots are building Xboxes, so they're building them faster than normal. It's probably they probably are producing a lot of consoles, man. I figure by the middle of this year you'll probably start seeing them on the shelf, both PlayStation and Xbox. I don't think they're going to consistently, perpetually be on freaking. A lot of retailers that I've been talking to are wanting to just go straight to putting them on the shelves because they're kind of over the whole buy on the internet thing, anyways. Yeah, Microsoft did a lot this gen, but I'm going to play some games, guys. I'm going to jump on here and play some games and think of some like videos to put out because I gotta fill up my video log with a bunch of videos. Like these streams usually do pretty well, but I need to do something like content wise to drive viewership. I know hard to find. I wanted a Series X, but settle for a Series S. You should be able to get a Series X pretty quick. Like, to be completely honest with you, everybody I know has got them. They're pretty fast, getting them pretty fast. But all right, guys, did like 2 hours, so I'm gonna go ahead and play a little bit of games and try to figure out what kind of content to make. Scalp Station 5. Oh yeah, dude, and that really hurt PlayStation 2, man. All the damn scalpers, bro. Scalpers freaking kicking PlayStation in the butt. Get a Series X bundle, easy to get bundles. Yeah, definitely, and all access, bro. All access. Okay, Brock, hope you feel better. Thank you, man. Yeah, we're definitely gonna. I will get up tomorrow and we will stream some games. Who's your daddy frog? LOL. Yeah, dude, I bought it. It was like $4 or $5. So I did pick that up. So that's pretty interesting. We're gonna check that out a little more. All right, guys. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming to the stream.